What is up? What is up? What is up? Thank you for tuning in to What's Up for our midweek sports report, post-game Thursday night football report for you guys. I tried to give us a report on our midweek sports yesterday, but we had some crazy technical difficulties last night. I thought we were streaming and literally did an hour show and nothing streamed. Nothing popped up. Oh, I was pissed. But hey, we made it tonight. We are live. Let's go ahead and get this cracking. Hey, did y'all catch this game? Did y'all check out this Thursday night football game? It was one for the books. Look, I walked in with my predictions. I already said I thought the Steelers
went wrong. Please try again.
Please stop it. That's what you do. Please stop. I thought the Steelers was going to just go 100% full tilt Thursday night 40 bowl. Listen, Joe Flacco literally put on a clinic with Chase today, with Jamar Chase. He put on a clinic. Them boys was playing, but do not count. The silent killer, do not count him out. Because listen, if you give him an inch, he gonna take a mile. So when the Steelers were up 10-0, and all of a sudden the Bengals was just full tilt, full charge, like going at it. They would. So with the Bengals and the Steelers in the 40 bowl, Bengals won 33-31. Joe Flacco had 30. Clearly, we having technical difficulties again. We are lagging over in the streaming world. I'm upset about that. But let's go ahead and finish our stats. Aaron Rodgers was 23 of 34 with 249 passing yards with 4 touchdowns and 2 interceptions. It was amazing. It was amazing. Jamar Chase had 16 receptions, 161 yards, and 1 touchdown. Listen, if you guys had any of these people on your fantasy football league, you guys were racking up points today. I'm telling you that right now. And apparently today, let's see, Freiermuth. That is a name right there, by the way. Freiermuth. Freiermuth is his actual real name. And it's quite easy to pronounce because you read it, you're like, oh, it's Freiermuth. It's definitely F-R-E-S-T-I-O-N. 101 reception yards, receiving yards, and 2 touchdowns. Listen, when I say the tight ends ate today, the tight ends ate. Higgins had 6 receptions, 96 yards, and 1 touchdown. DK Metcalf had 5 receptions for 50 yards, no touchdowns. I didn't even write that down because I was like, he didn't get a touchdown, so there ain't no point in writing it down. After the game was Bengals fans singing, "Who dat, who dat, who dat?" And then they were definitely cheering, "Thank you, Cleveland. Thank you, Cleveland. Thank you, Cleveland." For Joe Flacco to go from sucking at the Browns to destroying the Steelers, which I would have not guessed at all, is it's something short of amazing. When I say Joe Flacco traveled across the division to be and land into the Bengals organization and mollywop the Steelers as such, that the way he did today was astronomically amazing, because I would not have thought these two 40-year-olds would have put up a game as they did today. I commend you, brothers. Good job on being old and mobile, because I thought y'all were not going to give us the game y'all gave us. Look, and I know this is going to shock some of my Chicago brethren. Cover y'all ears. I'm an Aaron Rodgers fan. Listen, and how the game ended, the Bengals scored their field goal to put them up 33-31 with 7 seconds left. And if you all know who Aaron Rodgers is, that's still a lot of time for Aaron Rodgers. To end the game out, Aaron Rodgers threw a 60-yard, 65-yard bomb. That boy got a cannon for an arm. It is ridiculous how far he can throw the ball. And he's in his 40s. And it's not like it barely hit the end zone, if not to the back of the end zone. Aaron Rodgers has a cannon. It is It's phenomenal, especially against my Bears. Ugh. The man had 2 Hail Mary wins in back-to-back games. Not last season, but when he was with the Packers. 2 week like back-to-back. Who does that? Aaron Rodgers does that. That's who. Mr. Save my room at Soldier Field because I own the Bears. Rodgers. Yep, that guy that everybody in Chicago hates except for me, apparently. It's not so much that I hate him or I love the dude. I respect the dude because he cold. He puts fear in him. But you gotta respect him. With that being said, this was a great game to watch. If y'all missed the 40 Bowl, y'all did yourself a disservice. Those old geezers was slinging the rock. They look old too. Like Flacco wasn't really making no facial expressions. Aaron Rodgers never makes any facial expressions. He just does a lot of cussing. But they just looked old. But they on the sideline they look old because like it was grays everywhere, and I can't really say too much. I got grays I got this nice little patch of gray in my beard that I really like. It's just like right there. I really like that patch of gray. It gives me But them boys looked like they was like, we out here, but they was balling. It was one part. I don't know. It's to celebrate. Rodgers had just threw a touchdown. He does his signature like, yee. They like, it's me, Mario. He did that, and man, it sucks that this thing is really skipping like that. Oh well. He did that, and the lineman came and was like jumped on his back, and both of them tumbled. The lineman rolled on top of him. It was like really clumsy and goofy. Rodgers got up pissed because you know he old. It don't take much to hurt him. Like it don't take much to hurt an old guy at all. That's why old people don't play ball no more. But look, he balling. But you gotta be careful about how you celebrate with some of these dudes. We have seen dudes tear ACLs and MCLs from clearly just celebrating. Somebody up the Detroit defensive end, a defensive lineman from Detroit. They did that in the end zone. He was like, yeah, tore his MCL or ACL, tore it up, done for the season, off a celebration at the beginning of the season. So we all know we have to be careful out there. We got to be fried. Let's save all the hits, the unnecessary hits for the younger people. Aaron Rodgers. Let him just steer clear from him, buddy. You know you're gonna hear something. That lineman's gonna hear something from his coaches come maybe today, but they definitely gonna be in his ear. Good game. Mad y'all missed it. If y'all missed it, be mad y'all missed it. Speaking of Cincinnati Bengals, this is some news I had that spoke yesterday, but y'all didn't hear it because clearly my internet was tripping. Cincinnati Bengals reached out before they signed Flacco. They reached out to Derek Carr to see if he would come out of retirement to be the quarterback. Per my sources. My sources is me. I'm my source. This is from his brother David Carr. He said he turned it down though. Derek Carr was like, I ain't coming out of retirement. Y'all hate me too much for me to come out of retirement. But I don't know if Derek Carr would have been able to play as good as Flacco did today. Joe Flacco, he did his thing tonight. I can't even lie. I can't lie at all. Look, y'all, it was 300. There was an average of 400 yards per team today. And I think the player of the game was Chase Brown, the running back from Cincinnati. I don't have his stats because I missed it. But anyway. They were balling. These boys were balling today. Great game to watch. I'm glad I tuned into it. If y'all missed it, hey, next Thursday, make sure y'all watch. It's on Prime. You know, if you're a Prime member, you get it. You might as well watch it because everywhere the football is so expensive nowadays. You might as well watch Prime. You get that one if you pay for it. NFL ticket is expensive. YouTube, like just stick to Thursdays. But what we will do, we will talk about our predictions for this week. Let me go back to my notes because you guys didn't hear my predictions yesterday. So I was wrong with my first one. I said Steelers versus Bengals. I called the Steelers, lost. So we got Eagles versus Vikings coming up. The Eagles aren't looking too good right now. The Eagles are not looking too good. Will the tush push be enough to beat the Vikings? That's a good question. That's a good question. I think I have faith in the Eagles. I'm gonna say the Eagles they should win. The Vikings are they're gonna give them some go though. We got Panthers versus the Jets. The Panthers gonna win now, y'all. Jets suck. They suck. Sorry, Justin Fields. The Jets suck. Saint versus the Bears. Look, the Bears won last week by the grace of God. That was nothing but the Lord. That's the only reason we run, guys. That's the only reason we run, guys. My cousin Dexter was doing his best. He was doing his best praying last week. Apparently, the Lord was like, "All right, you fasted, you prayed, you laid prostrate before the throne. So I'll give you this. Thank you, Dexter, for your sacrifice of praying as hard as you did. You are a praying man of faith, and the Lord rewarded you for your sacrifice, for your works. Do it again. Pray hard. Pray fervently, because I don't know who the Saints got, but I know the Bears suck. So Dexter, it's on you. If the Bears lose, it's your fault. You didn't pray hard enough. You wasn't living righteously enough. Your life you wasn't right with God this week. Take your communion. Make sure you pray good. You get down on both knees and pray. Pray until your knees get sore, until you can't pray no more. Bears. Here we go. We got Colts versus the Chargers. The Colts apparently have one of the best offensive linemen of the season so far. Pat McAfee said with his stats, they said the Colts last week had the best line in the NFL. So Colts versus Chargers should give us a good game. I'm gonna go with the Colts. I'm gonna go with the Colts. So we got Eagles, Panthers, Bears, Colts. We got Packers versus Cardinals. I think the Packers gonna win. I definitely think the Packers gonna win. I've never been a believer of the Cardinals with this new regime that they have. That's just not what I think. We got Falcons versus the 49ers. That should be a good game. I think the Falcons are gonna take it. That should be a good game though. We got the Texans versus Seahawks on Monday. We got two games. I threw up three. We got two games on Monday, by the way. We got Texans versus Seahawks. I don't know what the Seahawks are bringing to the table this year, so I'm gonna just go with the Texans off rip. We got Rams versus the Jaguars. Let's see, Rams versus the Jags. I want the Jags to win. Let's go, Trevor. Let's go, Travis. I need both the T's to do their thing. I need the T's to do their thing. Let's rock with the T's today. We got Jaguars versus the Rams. I'm going with the Jags. We got Patriots versus the Titans. I'm actually going to go with Cam Ward on this one. I want Cam Ward to win versus the Patriots. I think the Patriots are actually kind of rolling right now, but I don't know who the Patriots got, and I know Cam Ward's on the Titans, so let's go. Let's go, Titans. Let's go. That's what I'm rocking with. We got Dolphins versus the Browns. Listen, the Dolphins are not doing good right now, but the Browns suck. So, but with that being said, the Browns may have ace in the whole quarterback, Deshaun Watson. He may be making an appearance soon. We don't know. He reminds me more of like Zion Williamson. Zion Williamson has not played an entire season since he has been in the league. What are y'all paying him for, Pelicans? But he's still there. So with that being said, if Deshaun Watson can make an appearance and be impactful, the Browns may be doing something, but they also will find themselves in a predicament if they try to get rid of him, because that'll put them, that would hit their salary cap something massive, because they are paying Deshaun Watson like he is I don't even know what to say with that one. They are paying him out the wazoo. They are paying him like he invented the air fryer. By my terms, the air fryer is the best invention that ever came and graced the face of the planet. It's the greatest things that ever came was Jesus and the air fryer. I just think that's what it is. Just the Lord gave us Jesus, and he gave us the person who invented the air fryer. Thank you, Lord. Thank you. So I with that being said, the Dolphins sucking, the Browns suck. So I'm gonna say let's do Browns because Shador may have a chance of poking his face, and we may see him throw the rock on this Sunday at 12 o'clock. So I'm rocking with the Browns. Hey, what I'm gonna say this is, look, don't be mad at Dylan Gabriel because he playing. It's not Dylan Gabriel's fault that he just listen. Dylan Gabriel was doing what he had to do. He was in school for 85 years and he played 16,000 games. Hey, no one. It wasn't his fault that he got drafted to the Browns, right? It's not his fault that the coach does not like Shador. It's the coach's fault that he don't like Shador. So let's not take the blame and put the blame on Dylan Gabriel for him to just do what he had to do. He just played his college career as many years as he played it and just did what he did. He got thrown into this situation. That's kind of like when the Bears moved up to get Mitch Trubisky and everybody hated Mitch for it. Mitch didn't do that. The Bears did that. Hate the Bears. Don't hate Mitchell. Like, Mitchell was just, and they put a target on that boy back, and that's kind of what the Browns are doing to poor old Dylan Gabriel right now. Everybody hates this boy Dylan, and all he is trying to do is live his left-handed life. He can't help the fact that he's short and he left-handed, so he just got a weird blind side. You know, he's gonna do the best that he can do. Let's not blame. Let's give him a chance, y'all. Let's just give him a chance until he buries himself. And then Shador can come up there, and I pray Shador does what he got to do so people can shut the freak up. Because, boy, I'm tired of hearing their mouths, Rex Ryan. All right, with that being said, let's go on to the next one. So I'm going for the Browns. We got Raiders versus the Chiefs. The Raiders suck, right? The Raiders suck. They always suck. So I got to go with the Chiefs because the Raiders suck. And that's just the truth. The Chiefs are the Chiefs. As long as I want the Chiefs to really suffer because, you know, they were getting last season, they were getting so many wins that they didn't deserve to win because they was getting help from whoever they were getting it from. Somebody was somebody was praying on that thing. They had a praying grandmother because the Chiefs was just winning and they should not have been winning. And the refs weren't making it any easier for the opponents because they was just definitely Chief fans. But hey, it's what it is. So I'm going to actually say the Chiefs are going to beat the Raiders by 3. The Raiders going to give it a good game. The Giants versus the Broncos, that should be another good game. That comes on it. That's 3:05, 1:05 in California. Giants versus the Broncos, that should be a good game because we got Arm and Hammer doing their thing. Jackson Dart and Cam Scatterboo. He is running, boy. Scatterboo, a.k.a. Young Peyton Hillis, is doing his thing out there, being as swaggy as they want to. How about we going to say, when it's what's with white folk, right? Why is it so when white folk are cocky, it's called swagger, but when black folk are cocky, it's called arrogance? Why is it okay for Jackson Dart and Scatterboo to be so swaggy, but when Shador does whatever he does, he's arrogant and entitled? Come on, y'all. Let's keep it nice and simple. Let's keep it even. If they gonna be cocky and swagger, everybody gotta have swagger. You can't give one favor and give other one ridicule. We can't do that. So let's just keep it simple. Cause them boys is they is that boy as my boy said. Look, he said some people see the glass half empty, some people see the glass half full. Scatterboo sees the glass, he fights the glass. No, he eats the glass and tries to fight the water. That's what that boy, if he gonna run the ball, he gonna run the rock. That's what I'm saying. So I don't know who to pick on this one. I think the Broncos will take it, but look, because I just don't have faith in the Giants like that. But if they were to win this one, y'all got me, Giants. Y'all got me. If y'all win this one, I'm going to give it to y'all for the rest of the season. If y'all win this one, I'm going to give it to y'all. So we got the Commanders versus the Cowboys. Honestly, look, as much as we hate on the Cowboys, as much as we hate on them, Dak Prescott is number 2 in the league right now. I think he's a number 2 quarterback. According to my sources, a.k.a. watching Pat McAfee on Sunday all week long, last week, up to this point, he is the number 2 quarterback, and he's always a good quarterback. I watched him in college. He's always been a good quarterback. It's just the Cowboys just make bad choices. Oh, it don't line up for him. I think it's the Cowboy curse, aka Jerry Jones. That's what it is. It's Jerry Jones. It's the Cowboy curse. But this should be a good one. I think Cowboys are going to win it. I actually do think the Cowboys, even though y'all lost to my Bears, and the Bears suck. So, but then y'all beat some other team the week after that, and I didn't think y'all was supposed to do that. But so it's gonna be interesting to see. That's gonna be an interesting game to see. That was at 3:25 on Sunday. So listen, you if y'all ain't got red zone, you're gonna be doing a lot of jumping around, I'm gonna say. Cowboys lost to the Bears. Bears almost lost to the Commanders, but Bears beat the Commanders. So Bears beat both of them. So Bears beats Battleship Galactica. Yeah, let's go. We're gonna go Cowboys. We're gonna go Cowboys. We're gonna go Cowboys. So we're rocking with the Cowboys. We'll see. I don't know. But the Commanders got Bobby Wagner. Ooh. Bobby Wagner is he's still playing out of his mind. He balling. Bobby Wagner is balling right now. So we got Commanders versus the Cowboys. I'm going to go Cowboys. And we got Buccaneers versus the Lions. There's going to be another good game. That's on Monday at 7 o'clock. No, 5 o'clock. No, I'm sorry. Monday at 6 o'clock. That's the game on Monday. I'll be watching that game. Sorry, Texans. I won't be watching y'all. So Monday at 6 o'clock is the Bucs versus the Lions, which is going to be a great game. We got Jared Goff versus the boy who everybody's claiming for the MVP right now. We got Baker Mayfield. He is balling out of his mind right now. Baker Mayfield is shooting for the MVP. Listen, Baker Mayfield made a play last week that was so gorgeous. He was shooting for the first down. He dropped back to make a pass and decided to run it. Had people on his back, get up off me, dove to make the first down, got the first down, got up and was like, yeah, get up off me, let's go. Baker Mayfield may be vying for the MVP of this season. If he keeps this up, this momentum, he balling out of control. And I don't see nobody stopping him right now. Oh, it is insane. So I'm just like, I think Lions, y'all gonna have a fight on y'all hands. Lions, y'all playing good, but Baker's playing better. The boy Baker is baking right now. Baker is baking. So I guess we may have baked Lions on Monday. We shall see. But I'm going with the Bucs, and that's my predictions for this week. If y'all got anything else to say, let me know down in the comment section below. So with that being said, that's all we got for today for the post-game Thursday wrap-up. Tune in tomorrow because we have our What's Up news on tomorrow, Friday, at 4 o'clock. 4 o'clock Pacific time, 6 o'clock Central Standard Time, and 7 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. I hope to see y'all there tomorrow because we got a lot of stuff to talk about and not a lot of time to talk about it. So with that being said, I thank y'all for tuning in. I hope y'all have a great night. See y'all tomorrow. Be good, be cool, and BAC. Peace. Hit them with a clap. And we out.